Well, good evening, good evening. This is your girl Kay again from Huntsville, Alabama. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, returning, thank you, for subscribing to the channel. So today I'm going to talk about life after two evictions. So it's 6 months after I had two evictions, pretty much back to back. On the first eviction, that house was my first rental that I purchased. And that house was an expensive house. It was rented out for $2,700. In the comment, a lot of people was attacking me for complaining about the house being in a terrible condition. I never said the house was terrible. I said I was fortunate that she didn't tear up the house, and I just showed the things that needed to be done, the repairs that needed to be made. But people went in the comments, they were calling me goofy. Some people told me to shut up and continue. Some people called me a whiny baby and all sort of a name. But that's okay. My story is not here. I'm not here to attack people. What I'm documenting is my journey to wealth and doing the wealth building process. There are several mistakes that I've made, so I'm documenting it. So someone coming behind me, if you're looking at this video, you would try to avoid the mistakes that I made. So the people in the comment that was attacking me, they forgot to know that I said the house was owner management and the house was rented out for $2,700. That tenant did not pay rent for 4 months, so I had to cover the rent for that house. So by the time she left, we were over $10,000 in the red. And we had to paint the entire house, and there were other things that I had to replace. The house wasn't in a terrible shape. It was okay. But my point is not because someone renting a house, it doesn't mean that when someone come and live in your house, they should leave you all of the work to be done and then take your house and don't pay rent. Some of the people that were attacking me in the comments, I believe they are renters who are bad tenants. But my documentary yet is to make sure I document my mistakes, because there were red flags all around this tenant. She did not meet the full criteria. But what I did was I bent my rules just to have a tenant in. And what I learned from that mistake is, if the house is going to sit on the market, let it sit until you have a quality tenant that will take care of your property and pay your rent on time. So before that tenant got into the house, I had a tenant previously that lived there for 7 months. When she left, all I had to do was turn the keys over to the next one in 2 days. So that tenant left, then 2 days later, another one was moving in, and I had nothing to do on the house. I'm not saying everybody's going to be the same, but there's no reason to go out there and attack people. I noticed that people on YouTube love negative comments or negative contents. I'm not here to produce negative content. What I'm doing is educational to help other people coming behind me so that they don't make the mistakes that I made. So we were able to get the house ready in December, painted the house, and I got a tenant that moved into the house. One of my previous tenants from my other houses. She's in there now. She's paying the same $2,700. She's been there for 6 months. I've had zero problem. The house is well taken care of. I'm pleased, and life goes on. And the second eviction was a house that I got off from auction that my kids, made me to buy to help out another tenant. That tenant lived in that house from May till December and refused to pay rent. We finally went to court and got the house back January the 9th. I was able to get the house ready, and I got a tenant that moved in. So I got my first income from that house on April the 1st. So the house is rented out now for $200 more than the previous tenant was paying. And plus, this person that's in is taking good care of the house. So finger crossed, hopefully we can get a house sold to them for rent to own in the future. Anyway, the other renters are going well. This is the first month I've had every home occupied and producing income. So the last home I had vacant was the one that I turned into a group home. I was able to admit my first client on June the 1st. So this lady is from my her granddaughter is in my church. She decided her grandmother was in another home. She decided to give me the business and she moved her grandmother to my house. So for now, I'm not making money from the group home yet. I only have one tenant, but because I have that one tenant, I was able to charge my business. So the real estate business were able to charge the group home $3,500 for the house we are currently using for the group home. So initially that house was rented out for $2,025. By turning it into a group home, I'm getting additional pretty much close to $1,500. So finally, all the homes are occupied. They are producing income, and I will continue to bring you stories. I was able to pay a lot on my credit cards this month. I paid over $20,000 in credit cards, and I explained in my previous video how I collected some money from a group, and I was able to pay down my credit card. Now I don't have to pay interest on that credit card. I don't have a lot of reserve, but I'm still in the market. The market is very, very expensive. I'm still looking for deals every day. So if I find a deal, I'm going to bring it to you and let you know how much we are making from the deal. So the house that I was going to talk to you about, the income, is that second eviction house. I'm not getting any profit from that house, but I'm trying to get it ready for sale, hopefully rent to own. So for now, I'm not counting anything, but I have 6 other homes that are giving me positive cash flow. So right now, when you take off some expenses, I'm still netting over $4,000 a month, which is really good, but I'm not paying myself. I'm not taking any money. All of the money, I'm putting it back in the business. So at least 6 months in, I got 2 tenants in my 2 evicted properties. And by the end of the year, I will let you know how they're treating the property and how things going on. And for the group home side, I told you I have 1 tenant, and I'm still in the market too. I'm looking, I've been marketing, I've been sharing my information, looking for another tenant. By the time we have 2 tenants, we'll leave from where we are making no profit to will be in the green. So I'm just looking for 1 more tenant to have this going. And hopefully the goal is in 2-3 years to be financially independent, have financial freedom, be able to take care of my kids and pay their tuition, and hopefully build generational wealth. If you like my content, don't hesitate, hit like and subscribe, share the video to your friends and your family. And thanks to all of my subscribers. I have 166. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. The algorithm love is so that we can all promote this channel. And I'll see you again in the next video.